Hi there, it's me, Nikki P. I'm here with a fitness video for you today. Today we will be working on just a nice gentle arm exercise that will help for your arms and for your upper back. These are based on physical therapy exercises. I am going to be adding some weight after the first round through. These exercises are good for days that you want to work on your upper body, but you can't move fast or hard. It's all nice, slow, deliberate movements. They are exercises that will help strengthen the muscles that stabilize your shoulders. So these are good exercises to do if you have a shoulder that kind of tries to come out of place like mine. Also good exercise to do for if your scapula is wing, which basically means sticks out. So mine used to stick out when I did anything. They were just out. And now I can pretty much move and keep them from coming out away from my back, which is the goal, is to keep them nice and still and contained. So we will be working through these exercises. If you would like to join instead of watch, you will need probably some water. Only going to be about 15 minutes, so this is up to your personal tolerance, but make sure you drink a lot of water, even if it's after. If you've done this before, or you've got extra spoons for a little more challenge today, you can do some weights. Light weights only, please. I will be using 1 pound weights. You could go up to 2.5. I do not recommend going any higher, not for these types of exercises. In case you haven't watched my intro video, I am not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional or a fitness professional of any kind. I used to be a Zumba instructor, and I have had many hours of physical therapy as a patient. So these exercises are what I have found works and helps me and my body stabilize. And this is what we're doing today. Okay, so first we're going to go through these without any weights, without any fun modifications. If you are able to stand, that would be good. Keep your core activated even if you're not standing. I today am sitting on a balance stool, so it does help me remember to keep my core activated, but it doesn't put strain on my knee, which can only hold me for about a minute or two at a time right now. Then if you've gone through this video a lot, you've gone through this exercise a lot, you know how to do the arm movements, you could carefully add in walking in place or something if you wanted to increase the calorie burn a little bit. These are all nice and easy. You can do them against a wall. You're going to want to keep your thumbs up. So not like if you raise your arms this way, but if your arms are out in front of you, you want your thumbs up. If your arms are out to the side, you want your thumbs up. This helps keep everything moving right, keeps everything in the right alignment so that you're not hurting yourself. We're going to start here. Hi. Make sure that you have everything engaged, your core engaged, your back nice and straight. You don't want to be slumping over, don't want to be doing this. Shoulders back. And then it's just out and back to center. Out and back to center. If you can feel your shoulder blades coming off from your back or sticking out more than they should, try picturing pulling your back downward. Takes a lot of practice. I had to do a lot into the mirror, having someone touch my back so I could feel whether it was moving, because poor proprioception is very common in EDS. A lot of us can't feel what we're doing unless we can see it or there's some sort of external force. So we're just going to do 10 of these. I have, of course, already lost count. If any of this hurts, stop. If you need to go out to here because here and beyond hurts, then stop here. Always listen to your body. Okay. So now we're going to take that and we're just going to build on it a little bit. So you can go out. You can let your arm be at a little bit steeper of an angle this time. Going out just to about 45 degrees from your body, and then up just as far. If you can go, I can do it on this side. If you can go all the way up, that's fine, that's good. My shoulder, the bicep tendon, moves out of place if I go beyond here. Working on it, it's part of why I'm doing these exercises. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, if you are quite out of shape, like I actually am at the moment, or if you just don't engage these muscles very often, you might be feeling just a little bit of a burn. I can feel it here. We're going to go through one more exercise right now, and then we will go through the 3 again with weights, and then we're done. It's that simple. So for this one, you don't want to have to force your elbows to touch. I've got a little bit in the way, but basically angle your arms so that they would touch. And you go out to make a Y with your arms straight and back in. Just like the other exercises, you stop when you need to stop. So if you can only go to here, cool. That's how far you can go. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so those are the 3 exercises we're working with today. If you want to add weights, we're going to go ahead and grab those now. It's a good time to take a water break. If you just want to stick to no weights for tonight, that is perfectly okay. Go ahead and do that. Just fast forward, hold on just a moment, whatever you want to do, and we'll go through them again. Just don't add the weights if you're not up for it. Okay, so again, we're going to start here. This is the one that we're aiming for, going all the way out to the side with a 90-degree angle here. Two, 3, and notice how my thumb is still where it would be if my hands were empty. 4, 5, 6. Keep those shoulder blades against your back. 9, 10. Okay, shake it out if you need to, especially if you're using the weights. Okay, so doing this again with our arms a little bit lower down and raising them up at a 45-degree angle. Out, and up, and down, and in. Two, out, up, down, 3, out, up, down, 4. You can do whatever you want while you're doing these, as far as I'm going to be chatting with you a little bit and trying to count while I'm doing it. Or once you don't need a video for this, then you can play some music. I like music. I like, for things like this, I like stuff with a nice beat that I can stay on, keeps me from doing too fast or too sloppy. You want to make sure you're maintaining form. It is always possible I will watch these videos back and realize that I did get sloppy. You want to be careful as you can about not losing form. It's better to do just a few of them correctly so you don't hurt yourself, so you get the benefits from it, than it is to do any wrong and potentially hurt yourself or not get the benefits that you're doing this for in the first place. So next is the Y. Now I can't always do this one with weights. I'm going to try it one time. If my shoulder protests, then I'm putting the weights down, but you are welcome to continue with them if they don't cause you any pain. Especially the weak points for this exercise would be shoulder, elbow, wrist. Potentially your back if you've got anything wrong with your upper or middle back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going all the way up, actually, not because of my left shoulder. When I'm going all the way up at the moment, my right elbow has a tendon that's slipping, so not doing that. The more you do these types of exercises, the easier it is to modify on the fly if you need to. Or one of the biggest goals that I have for this channel is so that you can help find the modifications you need. So I want you to be able to tune into my channel and get a workout no matter what part of your body or parts of your body aren't quite behaving today. It's not always going to be cardio. High impact is basically not going to happen. I will find some ways to get heart rate up, but swimming and biking are two of the gentlest, depending on conditions, obviously, ways to get that heart rate up. And that is still important when you can. If you can't, stress is not the way to get your heart rate up. So we made it. We went through the exercises. You did a fantastic job, and I hope you enjoyed tuning in. If you haven't seen my intro video, I am going to post it right there, and hopefully I'll have another video up for you soon. Please leave a comment if you watched. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what worked for you, and what didn't. Remember, this is your channel too, and I'm here to help. Thanks for tuning in.